gentlemen, Dr. J.
Greetings, I'm Dr. J. Harrell Sims, and welcome to Dr. J. Harrell Sims, Holistic Health Practitioner. Thank you for looking at my channel, and I would like for you to press like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to press a little bell so that way you know each time that a video is uploaded. So today, I want to talk about my business and introduce that to you and how that works and what you can expect. So I am a clinical herbalist, and what that means is that although there are different types of herbalists, and the traditional herbalist looks at the plants and creates medicine so that your body can heal, the clinical herbalist does the same thing. The caveat is that we are researchers. We do research to find out what exactly will work for you. It's for us, it's not just making, medicinal plants into an edible or aromatherapy modality. It's more of us looking at the root of the issue. We look at the root and we try to deal with things on the cellular level, which means we want to look at your diet, your exercise, your sleeping patterns, your stressors, how much time do you spend working out or walking, what's going on in your life. Also, we look at what is running in your family. Some disease and sickness is in the family. There are things called a genogram that can be done. There is trauma that is handed down from generation to generation, and that has an impact on your health as well. So we look at the whole picture, everything about you before we decide what would be best, and we do the research and finding out, what works. We also have to look at what medications you're taking and what you're taking them for. We may require lab work. So just to make sure that you understand, I am not a medical doctor. I cannot prescribe medication. I cannot diagnose you. But I am a companion to regular medical care. So the herbalist, the clinical herbalist, is part of a team. If you have a good system, you have a good team, and each person does what they specialize in to give you the healing that you need. So when's the best time to start talking to an herbalist such as myself? Today. We're open today. We are open for you. And you don't wait until you get sick. It's already flu season. It's upon us. Now, depending on where you live, it may already be freezing cold. On the West Coast, it may still be hitting in the 80 degrees. But at the end of the day, the seasons will change. And with those seasons come illness, come flu, come colds, come bronchitis, come all kinds of issues, asthma, all kinds of issues pop up around this time of year. So today is a day to take that step into making sure that you're well, giving your body the chance to fight whatever it is that's going to come. I like to think of it as having a full-scale army. If we are at war, and with the pathogens in the air and the GMO foods and all the things that are not good for us, what's in the water, the stress of commuting, everyone is having a lot of, everyone's on pins and needles right now, have been for quite some time. You want to have a way to fight. So if we're at war, you want to have the Army, the Marines, the Air Force, and the Navy already sitting at your shores, surrounding your land. Your body is your temple. That's your land. Your brain, your mind, your mental health, all that is a part of it. They're together. There is no separating the two. And if you have your army, your military there, then when the invader comes, the invader can be stopped right there. Right there. It can't even get on shore. And if for some reason the enemy did breach, well, you've got everybody there to push it back out. But if you wait until that enemy comes to the shores, gets on your land, gets in your neighborhood, and now you say, I need the National Guard, it's not too late. But the fight is harder because they've already breached. They've already gotten too close. Now you got to fight and you got to push them out. And that requires a lot more than if you already had that army there sitting, waiting just in case. And this is the analogy I like to use because there's no better analogy than looking at it in that manner. So what happens when you consult me? What happens when you make that phone call, or you make that you send that email? The first thing is going to happen is we're going to have a consultation. And I have packages. I have a memberships for those who, will need our help. And basically, it's a monthly membership. You're entitled, depending on which membership you sign up for, you're entitled to a certain amount of consultations, and it depends on which one. And you have access all year. You pay for it for a year, and that is a good time to get your body ready. You want to be in the maintenance phase. You want to maintain good health wherever you are. You want that health maintained, and if you have to move forward and fight something, you already have some things in your system to fight with. I also have signature programs. The signature programs for people who have chronic illness. They need more. They need more support. They need more maintenance. They may need more supervision. They may need certain herbs. Now, what I will say about the herbs is I do grow some of my own herbs, so I know what's in them and where they come from. But I don't sell herbs just to have a product to sell. When I create tinctures and teas, I do that with my clients in mind. That means that your tea or your tincture is different from someone else's because your body is different. You may have an allergy to something that someone else doesn't have. You may not be able to take certain things. So I don't make a tincture or a tea until I have thoroughly checked out everything I need to know about you to make sure it works. Now, the reason I'm saying that, the consultation, that's what it's about. It's about gathering information on you so that I know the whole picture, so I have a better understanding. I will listen to you, I will hear you, and I will take notes so that I understand what your concerns are, what you've been dealing with, and where you want to go, because you are in charge. Where you want to go on your health journey. Do you want to lose weight? Are you pre-diabetic? Are you diabetic? You want to get rid of the diabetes? Or do you have heart issues? Are you under a lot of stress? Do you have Crohn's and colitis? These are some of the things that I deal with, that I specialize in. Also, if you are, if you're depressed, you suffer from anxiety, you may not want to take pharmaceuticals. You may want a natural way to deal with that. And that's something that I can help you with. So when we have that consultation, whether you choose to have an acute consultation where there's this one issue, maybe you have strep throat and you want to deal with that holistically, then you'll see me for that consultation. I'll give you a recommendation and then you're on your way. Or if you want to have a membership where you have access to this holistic health care all year round, or you have chronic illness that needs to be addressed, that you maybe, you've been fighting for some time and you want that additional support so that you can win, then those are the signature programs that I have, signature packages. And so, we talk, we come to an understanding as far as a strategy, because it's not that I will decide what's best for you. We decide. You tell me if it works for you. You are a part of your healing, so you help decide what's best for you. And, we will have, I may say, I need you to start drinking a tea twice a day. This is wormwood. Wormwood is excellent. If you have Crohn's, colitis, irritable bowel syndrome, or digestive issues, this is your go-to herb. But I'm not going to say just take wormwood. I'm going to create a formula for you so we can maximize the medicinal purposes that these herbs have, and help this to help your body to rejuvenate itself at the cellular level. Also, just for an example, ashwagandha. Well, immune systems, without an immune system, we're in trouble. And ashwagandha is great for the immune system. It's also great for, calming down and relaxing. We need to do that because we're so stressed out. And that is part of the reason why many of us have illness. because it starts with stress. They call stress the silent killer. And so we have our consultation. I'll make my recommendations. It may not be herbs. It may be your diet. I'm going to talk about diet. There's no way not to talk about diet. I may ask you to do yoga. I may ask you to do, some other things to help get your body where it needs to be. That's what it's going to be like when you deal with holistic health. We're looking at the whole picture. Lastly, preventive care. You don't have to be ill to start this. You can start today. Even if you're in great health, you want to keep that. So you want to take things that strengthen your body, even though it's already strong. You can always strengthen something else. You never know what's going on. You can always lower your stress level, and you can start doing that today. So I'm going to leave you with this. You have one temple. That's your body. It is not up to doctors to take care of your health. It's up to you, because you are with yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And only you have the power to take care of yourself. A doctor can tell you there's something wrong, or you need to do something and take this or take that. And we need doctors. But ultimately, outside of that 10, 15 minutes you spend with that physician, it's up to you. Your diet is very important. Your stress level, exercise. Yes, there are herbs. One thing I will tell you, herbs take longer than pharmaceuticals. While a pharmaceutical will work quickly, herbs do not. I want you to understand that, because herb works with your body at the cellular level. It does not happen overnight. I do have herbs that are very, very strong, and they can work very, very fast. But generally, you're not going to get a result within 24 to 48 hours. Your body, just like any other medication, it needs time to work. And herbs are natural medicine. The pharmaceuticals that you take every day, the root of those pharmaceuticals are natural, God-created herbs. Give me a call. I'm open 4 days a week. You can reach me during my office hours, and you can always leave a message outside of that. We're here for you, and we want you to be well. Why? Because I think it's our God-given right to be healthy. Let me know what you think in the comments. May the Most High bless you and keep you well. Today, start your journey. Today.